Bright Future TV. I am back again with my update. Yes, as I always do, I always make sure that I'm giving you guys the updates. And this update is very important. Yes, it's one of the most important update that you guys don't have to miss it at all. Because when you miss it, it's always going to affect you. So please don't make sure you miss this information. Yes. When you join us, make sure you hit the like button, share the video, tell a friend that Brighter TV is here with you. Yes, Mama Joy, good evening to you. Guys, you can hit the like button, share the video, and tell friend that Bright Future TV is here. In Italy, anyone who is seeking an asylum has what is called C3. But have you ever noticed, or do you know the importance of the C3? Do you even think of it? Do you have it? Has it ever come to your mind? No. Today, I contact a lawyer that I'm trying to bring on this particular platform so that we can interrogate him to teach us more things. And then he said, look, many of the immigrants that I am working with or I am helping don't know what's important of the C3. So please break it down on your platform so that your people will actually understand. So when he told me that, I sat down and I think about that. Okay, I think this man is telling me something important. So send it to me, and then he sent to me, and I'm going to break it down to you. First of all, just give me a time to start well. When you get into Italy or when you are coming to Italy, okay, and then you ask whether from the border or inside Italy, and you are seeking asylum from the Questura or from the border, okay, from the border. In Italy, you can seek asylum from the border, or you can seek asylum whilst you are inside the Italian country. Now, whether you pass through Lampedusa or you pass through Lampa from Libya, you get here, wherever that you go to, you are surely going to seek asylum. So if you are seeking an asylum, then you must surely remember that there is going to be something called C3. Many of you don't even know. Some of you have even forgotten, but I'm going to remember you. C3 is the type of document that the police give it you the first day when you went to Questura to do your fingerprint. That first time you arrived in this country, they begin to ask you personal questions: your name, your date of birth, your country, where you were born, the city where you were born, and let me not make mistake. Let me read into what the lawyer sent me. Please click the like button and then share the video to a friend. Okay. I am always here because of you. So you also have to support this platform by making it go viral. So share our information. Now, this is what the lawyer sent me. Just a minute. Okay. So they ask you personal information, your name, your surname, your country of birth. Then they get into your family. Okay. They get into your family. That is number 2. They ask you things about your family. Okay. Then number 3, they also ask you your journey to Italy. Where did you pass? Where did you get to? From your country, where did you go and where did you go? Then you also explain to them. Please listen to me carefully. We will get into the main reason why the lawyer said I should explain this to you. We will get there. So get exercise patient a bit. He says that they will ask you also about your journey before you go to Italy. They will ask you, and then they will ask you why you left your country or why you can't go back to your country. This is some of the questions they ask you before they will put all these things into your C3. Now, there is a problem. This question that the police will ask you, they are not just asking you because you are a fine boy or you are a fine girl. No, it is something that is very important to the state. And when they ask you, everything that you are saying is being typed in on their computer, not only to the questioner, but also an information that will be circulating among the European Union, particularly Italy. So when you go to the commission, all those information you gave them is already there. Yes. Now, let me also explain what the lawyer told me. He said, you can also give them documents that shows your situation, like police reports, certificate, or your own writing story. Now, whilst they are asking you questions, your personal information, whilst you answer all these four things, your personal information, your family, your journey to Italy, and then why you left your country and why you can't go to your country, whilst you give them all this information, okay, they write all of them. They write all of them. Most of you who remember this process, you know what I'm telling you. So they write all of them and on their computer. And then this is another thing. He said, need help with a language. Okay, so when you are going to the Questura, they will be asking you questions through the Italian language. So if you are sitting there don't know how to speak Italian language, sometimes the camp that you are residing at that moment, there is somebody who will be able to interpret to you. Mind you, whatever you are telling the police is not something that they will forget. It is going to wait for you until you go to your first commission date. When that commission time comes, they are going to ask you all these questions that you already told the police. Mind you, that information also is in the C3, that after you finish with the Questura, they will print everything and give it to you. That is your own copy. Their own is there, and then they will ask you to sign. Now, this is where the problem is. They will ask you the reason why you are leaving your country, that you can't go to your country, that you want the country, that island country, to protect you or to give you an asylum. Whilst you tell them all this story, when it is time for you to go to commission, or when you go to commission, remember that you can't change your story again. This is the reason why many of our brothers and sisters, when they go to commission the case, they just first give them negative. Yes, because you have told the Questura something else, and then you go to commission and then you change the whole thing and say another thing. This is the reason why many of you get negative. What you have to do, your right, is what I am going to also tell you. Your right is that when you give them your personal information and they ask you why you left your country and why you don't want to go back, it is your right to tell them that I can't tell you the reason why I am not going back, and I can't tell you the reason why I leave my country. That they should give you an appointment so that you can speak to the commissioner. That is your right. But if you don't exercise your right, and then you begin to talk like I left my country because of this, I left my country because of this, like that, you tell them everything. They will keep everything waiting for you the day of your commission. And then the commissioner, some of them are too good that they will turn their computer to you and ask you, are you the one that said this to the commission, the police? He said yes. So why will you come there and then change your mouth? That means whatever that you are saying is lies. So your first negative, you will collect it. You understand? That is how it is. So you have every right to tell the police that you want to go and meet the commissioner yourself so that you can tell them your story. That is point number one. That is your right. And the police will not do you anything. They will fingerprint you, give you your C3, and then ask you to go. Many of you also forget to declare that you have children in your country. If you have children, it should also be in your C3. Don't forget, because they ask you and even ask you how many brothers and sisters do you have. So why don't you declare your brothers and sisters? Why don't you declare your own child that you have? That is one thing that is also very important. So, fellow, please take note about that. Now, lawyer says that if you are those who refuse to tell the commissioner your story, when you get a lawyer, your lawyer can help you to get a very nice story that is moderate. Okay, when you get to the commission, you can present it to avoid a negative and waste of time. That is also important. Now, another one, he said, okay, he said, once you sign, okay, sorry. He said, need help with a language, you can ask an interpreter, okay, somebody who can interpret the language from Italian to English for you. That is also your right whilst you are going to the Questura to do your C3. That is also important. Now, he said, everything you say is confidential. Thank you. From the lawyer, he says that, let me read it well. He says that, remember, everything you say is confidential. Italian authorities will not contact your country authorities. Now, this is where it is important. Many of our African brothers and sisters think that when you tell the police anything here, they will surely go and ask your authorities in your country, like your embassies and the authorities in your rightful country. No, it is confidential, and police does not go and ask for any questions about yourself. No, it is just a confidential. Now, the Italian authorities will not contact your country authorities about your asylum request. Once you sign the form, it will be sent to the territorial commission. Just as I said, everything that you sign, okay, or you say and sign will be sent to the commission. So before you get to the commission, it is there. The commissioner has already gone through before you come. Okay. Now he said it will be sent to the territorial commission that will read it before your interview. Thank you. So the day you get to the commission, they will read everything that you said to the police to your face and then ask you, are you the one that said this? This is where people got it wrong. They are the one that said it, but later you don't meet somebody who has given him a good story that can give him 5 years document. Then he want to change whatever that he said to the commissioner, said to the police. It will not work. They will give you negative, and then you come back home and wait. So practice your right. Your right is to tell the police that I don't want to tell you anything about why I left my country and why I can't go back. When I go to commission, I will go and tell them exactly. In that case, if it is 2 years or 3 years you are staying home, when you get there, you will be able to express yourself better to them. You understand? Good. So that is how it is. Just like there was a guy who told the police that he is a gay, blah 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 blah, and then they write everything down. Later, when he went there, he still said he's a gay. That, and then the commissioner look at him and then know that this guy is lying. And then they question, okay, what do you want the government to do for you? He said he want the Italian government to give him documents so that he can go to his country and go and bring his wife. This one tells you that this person is mentally ill. You said you said you are gay, and now they are asking you, okay, what do you want the Italian government to do to help you? You said you want them to give you documents so that you can go and bring your wife. You see, so they are also well trained. They know exactly what they are what they are there doing. So don't just go there and just go and mess up things. Okay, it is going to affect you. So guys, if you have your C3, please go and open it and go through before your day of commission comes, okay, so that you don't go and make mistake. Thank you so much for joining Bright Future TV. Now let me read a bit of comment from Mama Jane said good evening, and then Raymond said good evening, bro. Christian, my brother, how are you doing? Tony says good evening, bro, happy weekend. And then Good Luck says good evening. Osman also good evening. Johnson, good evening. Felix, good evening. Hope of Teen, good evening, you all. Let's like that live and share. Thank you so much. And then Chibozo, very nice, bro. Emmanuel, good evening. Said Destiny, hello. Kimo, good evening. And then Hope of Teen again say you are all welcome. Oliver Sunday say hi. Okay, so guys, thank you so much for joining the live. Share the video and God forever bless you. Okay, so bro, please, I need your number. Just go to my TikTok Bright Future TV or Facebook Bright Future TV, inbox me, and then we will talk over there. Okay, thank you so much. Ciao.